What's up, guys? Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about Coen. So Coen is naturally a B-class commander, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he is obtainable through the free release in the Warp Gate. However, he is quite rare to get him through that. But you can wait for the release 10 event where they give you 2B commanders every release 10, and you'll have a much higher chance to get him that way. So I'm just gonna give you the verdict straight up. Okay, Coen is not a good airship commander. Um, and we're about to jump into it why in just a moment. But just to be straight up about it, his skills aren't that great. His skills are good, but the order at which the developers put the trigger rates are pretty much, they're bad. So if you have invested in him already, don't feel bad. You can still use him as a farming commander. I mean, like, let me show you guys. Like, don't feel bad because farming commanders are essential. Like, I use Kakarot as a farming commander, and I've had a lot of people ask me, why do you have Kakarot? Why do you have Kakarot? Well, he's just a farming commander, so chill. Farming commanders are just there to gather resources and bring them back to you. They're your little minions. So his abilities are, they're straightforward, right? His first one is a guaranteed hit. Think of it as a golem. Think of it as a golem guaranteed hit, but it's a lower percent trigger rate and it scales at a much lower percentage, so 1% per level. And then his master fix it is 40% will trigger before next action. This force recovers dead unit 5.5% per level. So at level 60, you'll be recovering only 30% of your dead units. Now, this skill is in the most perfect scenario. This skill is good in with high if you can get Coen to very high leaderships. Now, when I say high leaderships, I'm talking like 20k plus, 20k minimum. But even then, if you do the math, let's say you have 20k leadership, which is 40,000 tier 2, and if you get one shot, or if you get hit so hard where you lose, half of your tile, which is 20,000 T2, 30% is only like 6,000. So it's okay. But in the most ideal situation for this skill, it would be best if you have very, very high leadership. But then again, it's just not good overall. If these skills were inverted, whereas Master Fix It was a 20% trigger and this was the 40% trigger, Coen would be a great commander. However, that's not the case. There's another free-to-play commander like Axe, who has the same skill, but his is at 20%, and his second skill is Immunity Field, which gives the tile that triggers this skill, it gives them immunity, so it gives them reduced percent damage, and at level 60 it's 60%. So if anything, Axe is better than Coen. So, but I'm just gonna quickly show you guys how often these skills trigger. I think it's always important just to do a quick explore run, just to show you guys how often these skills trigger. Okay, so there's the Master Fix It. Of course, you have to have dead units for that to even do anything, which kind of sucks. Like, it sucks that, that his main skill has to rely on your units being dead for it to be useful. So, like, that's already a downside. So in terms of building Coen, if you have invested in him a lot already, and I highly recommend you just build him full glass cannon. Like, that is the only way he's going to be useful to you. You don't want to rely on his master fix it, unless if you do want to try, experiment. Feel free to experiment. If you want to fully utilize that master fix it, you have to build him full tank, no damage, just full on. HP Thalamus, Defense Thalamus, Eternal Barriers for weapons, chest piece and a leg piece that gives you high defenses. If there's one out there like Fabrication, but Fabrication is very expensive to get. So he's not that great, unfortunately. Oh, but don't feel bad. You can definitely still use him as a farming commander. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this, and then we'll just jump into the gear real quick, just to show you guys what I mean about his gear. So again, I highly recommend you just build him full glass cannon. Just go high dodge, okay? Get that high dodge Thalamus, and then get a Gale, okay? Or preferably Nixa's Arrogance, and have that, and two Thunders, okay? Two Thunders for sure. And then for chest piece, just get whatever, HP or defense, or HP and defense, up to you. But if you want to make him useful, if he's under 20k leadership, which I hope he is, just build him full glass cannon, build him full damage, and hopefully you consider absorbing him into a better free-to-play commander, or just another airship commander in general. If you haven't already, go watch my Vega video. Vega is a great commander, and I quickly go over why. And then of course there are all those other top tier commanders that do cost quite a bit of gold to get. So yeah, guys, that's Coen. Sorry to disappoint you if you've invested so much into him already, but don't feel bad. Just use him as a farming commander, or plan on absorbing him later down the road. Again, if you've invested a lot into him and you want to absorb him, the best way to get him to S class as fast as possible is waiting for a release 10 event that offers 2 B classes guaranteed for every release 10 that you spend gold on. So wait for that. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Right? Later.